Hello everyone, welcome to Master's Teach, and today we are going to discuss business analytics for managers. As you reach to the MBA fourth sem and it is very crucial, please listen this class, take the notes, listen again and again so that you can attempt your exam confidently. If you are newly watching my channel, please do subscribe and share with your friends. Okay, friends, let us discuss what is business analytics and how it is going to be evolved in business. Okay, it is very simple. What is business analytics? It means using data and simple math tools to help business make better decisions. In order to make better decision in an organization, you are going to use simple mathematic tools like Excel, Power BI, etc. so that you can make the best decision for the company. So how it is involved, like first you prepare the basic reports, then the it convert into software dashboards, then it's going to be smart analysis of data, then AI powered insights. So this is about the business analytics. Okay, business analytics is the, like, you can predict what is going to be happen in the future for your business, what you are going to do. It gives a suggestion to do also, and is also business intelligence. So what does that mean? It looks about the past experience data. Okay, and you can predict about the future. There is a thing. Then data science, which means uses advanced maths, computer to find different patterns. Okay, I hope you understand this. Okay, and read it again and again. That will be good enough. Okay, what is types of business analytics? Okay, in order to uh, analytic better about the business, okay, you can take the better decisions if you have the proper data. Okay, data may be in numbers, in words, in paragraphs, in it may be pictures, it may be videos, okay, whatever. So if you able to analyze that data, you can make the better decisions for your business. Okay, the types of uh, analytics. One is descriptive, second one is diagnostic, third one is predictive, fourth one is prescriptive. So descriptive means what is happen, that says about the description. Diagnosis, why it is happen. Okay, predict what will be happen. Prescriptive, what should we do. Okay, descriptive means whatever happened that is there, and diagnosis, why these sales got fall, why this problem arises in the organization. You are going to find the reason in diagnosis. Predict, so you know the what is happened, you know the what did happen, and you are going to predict what will be happen. Okay, then prescriptive, if something happen, what you are going to do. So that is the thing. So the types of analytics: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive. For example, Netflix uses all four types. So they watch, they see what you watch and suggest what to what you want to watch next. For example, in YouTube also. Okay, so they track what you watch and why you watch, what you are going to watch. According to that, they will give the content to you. In the same way, the types of analytic, it is a sure short question. You have to write the types, then write the about each one on your own words, so that you are going to have good number of marks in your examination. Then types and source of data, how the data comes. Okay, uh, the data comes like inside business through sales record to customer database to internal system, and the data also comes from the social media like YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, for websites, public data sets. For example, Walmart process millions of sales data every day to manage its stock. Even DMart process millions of sales data every day to manage its stock. So the types of source of data is structured, semi-structured, unstructured. Structure means the data it having proper rows and columns in a spreadsheet or in Excel sheet or in database. Semi-structure means uh, it may be descriptive, okay, like through email or JSON files. Whereas unstructured, so there is no fixed format, okay, where you're going to have pictures, videos, and social media posts where you can have the data. So the types and source of data is a structured, semi-structured, unstructured. These are the types of types, and it is the types of data and source of data. It may be from the inside your past sales record, your customer database, your internal system, outside business like social media, website, public database. So these are the things. So this is what uh, types of source of data. This is the source of data, okay. Then database and data warehousing, okay. What is database? Okay, it is a organized store of data, okay. Software we called as DBMS. Example, uh, SQL, Oracle is used to manage and access it. Okay, this is a database. And data warehouse, where different data is stored in a central place, that is called as warehouse. Okay, data warehouse, a central place where data from different source uh, which is stored together, make it easy to analyze over a time. What is ETL pipeline? It is a process of extracting data, transform into usable format, then load it into one place. Okay, we we know about the database. It is the organized store of data. It is a software. Okay, it is called as DBMS. Okay, maybe Oracle, MCQL, etc. SQL. Whereas data house, where we store. Whereas ETL pipeline means whenever we require, we take the data from that and transform into proper format. Then it loads into one place. Okay, this is the database and warehouses. Okay, getting my point? It is a little bit difficult. I managed to do simplify. I put a lot of efforts by making this particular type of PPTs. Okay, then we'll have we are going to learn about the data cleaning and pre-processing and ethics. Okay, we learn about the data warehouses, and we learn what is database. We learn about the source of data, types of data, and we are going to learn about the data cleaning, pre-processing, and ethics. Okay, so what is processing? Like sometimes how you have to clean or pre-process or ethics in data. So missing data. So like when you are processing the data, you have to fill in the blanks or remove the rows that are incomplete. Okay, you make the like Excel sheet. If something is gap, simply you remove or required information you are going to input. Then outlier detection. So find values that look wrong or very different from the rest. So you went through the data. If you find any value that is not relevant, that is not appropriate to that particular column or row, then you replace the same, or you write something, or you remove the same. Then data quality. So you are going to check the data whether data is full correct or not. You are going to see the same. Then data governance. So what is data governance? Rules about who can use and use that particular data. You have the data, you have removed the data, you have detect the data, you checked about the quality of the data, and data means the numbers, the information. So data governance, who is going to use that particular data? Everybody is not going to use the data. Okay, only few people have the access. Okay, there is a thing, ethics. Okay, so customer given the data or company given the data to you, you have to make the use your ethics. Ethics means you should make the privacy of the people, be fair, and ask the permission before collecting it, the disclaimer, something like that. So this is the data cleaning, pre-processing, and ethics. I hope you understand the same. Try to listen and again and again, that will be good. Then exploratory data analysis, EDA. Okay, so it is how the data is uh, collected before doing complex analysis. It helps the spot patterns and understand what data is telling. So it is a common tools that include like bar, charts, plots, and basic summary stats. So exploratory data analysis, you should remember this particular picture. Collect and summarize, then use the central tendency. Okay, that is one type of using mathematical tools or statistical tools. Then spread of data, then make it into charts, visuals, okay, box, plots, etc. This is called as exploratory data analysis. This is also called as EDA. Remember, my dear friends, this is one of the difficult subject. Okay, you have to concentrate more. Okay, then descriptive analysis, analytics of models. Okay, what is the descriptive analytic models? So let us see. Data aggregation, combining raw data into useful total and averages. So you use the, like, you combine all the data from various sources, and you make it total, and you make the average. Then you make the reports. So it may be regular reports, it may be quick queries, and so that it is explore data in more detail. For example, Amazon has wide range of sales, many sales, sales written, and stock. All this can be done by using the descriptive analytic model. So dashboard design. So how the data need to be displayed, clarity. Whatever the data you have, that need to be shown in simple and show only for the key metrics, and the data should be relevant for the users. If the customer is using, that data should be shown to only customer. If the like logistic people access the data, you want to show what they require. Okay, if the seller want to need the data, you want to show the data particular them, whatever is required to them. So the relevance should be there. Interactivity, let the user filter and explore the data. So the filters, how we use in like Power BI, or when we use the Excel sheet. Okay, it should be interactive one. Okay, so they can they can sort, they can abstract the data whatever they want. So that is the thing. So descriptive analytic models, the core concept we discussed. Dashboard design we discussed. Okay, kindly listen again and again, take the notes, because tomorrow will be your exams. Okay, then we discussed about the descriptive. Let us discuss about the predictive analytic techniques. Okay, there are four types of predictive analytic techniques: correlation analysis, regression analysis, forecasting methods, classification. So correlative analysis, it shows how closely two variables link, whether they move in the same or opposite direction. For example, correlation, if the rain is there, whether sales are increased along with the rains, or decrease the sales. For example, in rainy season, demand for like umbrellas, okay, raincoats, which increases. And whereas if the rain goes less, the demand for that particular product is going to be less. There is a correlation. Okay, if the heat increases in summer, then the sales of the AC product, okay, will increases. Fans got increases, but in winter season it is not going to be. That is a correlation analysis. Remember this. Okay, then regression analysis, okay, uses known data to predict unknown value. For example, predicting sales based on advertising spend. That means you spend more on advertise, so the revenue also, whether it may come or may not come. So that is the regression analysis. Okay, forecasting method. So you are going, by using the data, you are going to predict what is going to be happen. Okay, how much sales is going to be there. Forecasting method for the, even those who are making the stock market, those who are doing the trading, they know forecasting what will be the uh, price of the share in the future. Okay, by reading about the past value. Okay, you can say yesterday what value is there, last 15 days what was the price, what was the price for last 1 month. Okay, then you can predict the future. Okay, the forecasting method, for example, stock and demand. Then classification. Okay, so sort the data into categories. For example, making an email or spam, not spam. Okay, so whether the data, you have the correct data or not. Okay, example, whether it is spam or ham, you have to classify. This is the predictive analytic techniques. Remember, try to remember the same throughout the night. Write the same and listen again and again. That will be good for you. Then prescriptive analytics. Okay, we'll see here. It is a optimization model. Find the best possible solution within the set limit. Linear programming, a method of maximizing or minimizing goal like profit or cost. Then simulation method, run what if scenario, explores an uncertainty. Okay, so these are the prescriptive model. So how you can use the best possible solution within the set limit. Okay, you have the certain data. How you can use the linear programming. You can also simulation model. If something happen, what we are going to do. Okay, if something happen, suddenly something happen, the risk comes. So what is going to be happen? That is example, Manto Carlo example. You can take Google uses linear programming to decide which ads to show in order to earn most revenue. For example, like in YouTube, they give the ad according to the content. For that, if the baby products are there, when the mother is watching about that particular video, they'll show related products in advertisement. For that, they uses linear programming, LP. Okay, then spreadsheet based on analytics. Spreadsheet means nothing, it's like Excel sheet. Okay, we use pivot table, okay, which summarize and organize large data sets. Then solver, it is an Excel tool solving optimization solution like cost, how to minimize the costing. Whereas pivot table says about the sales region. For example, India has east, west, north, south. Okay, so different region, how much sales are there, that we can find out through pivot table. Then scenario analysis, so where you are going to like, if with the something happen bad, what is the case? Something happens good, what is the case? So what is the mostly outcome, best or worst? That is a scenario analysis. Then sensitivity analysis, it shows how like changing one input affects the final results. Okay, if you input something, what is the results out of it? For example, increase of the price something, what is going to be happen in the profit? That is sensitivity analysis. Okay, this is like do subscribe and share with your friends. Okay, uh, now we'll see about the business intelligence. That is, we many times we heard about the Power BI. Okay, the same concept applicable here. Okay, here how the Power BI works. Okay, one is I'll zooming here. In there are four steps. One is like data source, ERP, CRM, web. Okay, we get the data from customers, we get the data from ERP and website. Then ETL, where we are going to extract or warehouse the data, store the data. Then we use the Power uh, business intelligent tools like tables, Power BI. Then we make the like dashboards. Okay, we make the presentation, we make the KPIs, and we make the scoreboard. This is about the business intelligence. Okay, there are four stages. One is the data source, second one is ETL data warehouse, third one is the business intelligent tools. Fourth one is the end users. What is BI? BI is the business intelligence tools like we use tables. Okay, Power BI turns data into the whatever the data we have, that is going to be turned into charts, reports. Okay, then KPI, it is a key performance indicators. The key number shows how well the business is performing. For example, revenue growth, customer retention, customer satisfaction. Okay, then scorecards. Okay, it summarizes the track the performance across like how the finance happen, what is the customer's base, how the operations are happening. Okay, is a balanced scorecard, HR scorecard, everything. For example, Tesla uses business intelligence dashboard to track how efficiently cars being made, how vehicles are performing. This is about the business intelligence. Sometimes they may ask the question, try to read this, try to go through this video again and again. So this is the thing for your convenience. I am zooming up here. This is the business intelligence, BI. These are the steps in business intelligence. Okay, let us see one more thing. Then data visualization. So we have the data. It is in red. It is in raw format. How you have to visualize through like charts. Okay, photos, okay, videos. You can show this visualization. Pick up the right chart type, keep it simple, make the key points to easy and spot. So telling story with data. So you have to build a story. Okay, start with the context and show the insight, then suggest what to do next. That is the thing. Management reporting. So this is a dashboard. So the dashboard reports help the manager to track performance and make decisions. If the data visualization is the proper charts, proper diagrams, proper pictures, so what happens? The as a manager, you are going to track the business performance and you are able to take the decisions very quickly and meaningfully. This is about the data visualization. Okay, then big data analytics. Big data analytics. So the data is there. How the big data, large huge volume of data, how you are going to analyze. So with the help of artificial intelligence. Okay, so big data analysis is a 5 V's. The volume, huge volume, huge number of thing. Then variety, you have the different structured, unstructured. You have the value, the business value may be big. Then veracity, data quality. Velocity, real time. Speed, for example, banking data you can consider as a big data analytics. So it is a big volume, big volume. Variety of debits, credits, loans, credit cards, etc. Then value, it may be crores, thousands of crores. Veracity, that means the data should be quality one. Velocity, the real time information. Okay, there are 5 V's in big data: volume, variety, value, veracity, velocity. Okay, how business uses this big data. So this is used, okay, just have this. If they ask in the examination about the big data analytics, you have to write all five. Then how business uses big data, okay, using artificial intelligence and ML, machine learning. So computers finds patterns, understanding language and learn from data. Then real time examples, so banks which catch the fraud, okay, Amazon predict about the demand of the product, Netflix recommends, YouTube recommends, like that. Then key trends, so storing data in clouds, okay, the big data can be, it cannot be used in only in hard disk, it has to be stored in cloud. So analyzing the data instantly, okay, automated tools and build models. This is about the big data analytics. Friends, this is very important. Try to learn, try to revise this video again and again. Then marketing analytics. So so business analytics for manager. As a manager, not only look after your finance, you have to look after your market, you have to look after your HR, okay, your finance. So what used in market analytics, okay, you're going to have the data about the customers. So you're going to sort the customers on the basis of demography, their age, sex, behavior, how much they spend, that can be learned. So real time value, so you can also estimate VCLV, so customer lifetime value, okay, that you can get from the marketing analytics. Then campaign analytics, so how the marketing campaign is work, profit or not, how did they make money, how did the people buy, how, so that can be done through marketing analytics, okay. Then we'll have financial analytics, okay, you have to analyze everything on the basis of data. So measure how much money could be lost using tools like stress and testing. What if scenario, so what happens if the more amount is pushed into the system, what happens if the more less amount is uh, like retained uh, with the company. So you have to analyze about the risk. Credit scoring, you people, many people are working in banks, okay. So by using this data, credit score, so you can predict how much they can pay, whether they have the capacity to pay the loan or not, okay. Then financial forecasting, so you can predict about the future revenue, future profit, future cash flow, so and budget using the past data and trends. This is about the financial analytics, okay. Then HR and operation analysis, so human resource analytics, operation and supply chain. So human resource analysis, so you have to plan for the resource, human resource, okay. So how much staff you require and what the required skill, you have to identify the skill gaps and turn staff turnover. So you can predict which employee is likely to leave while using performance and engagement data. That means if you have the data, you come to know about his performance, whether that particular employee is going to leave or stay in the organization. Performance analytics, so you can connect the teams and you can also set the goals for the individual employees, and you can also measure the results by using the HR operation analytics, okay. Then operation supply chain, okay, so you can predict the future customers demand and you can plan according to the uh, uh, operation analytics. You can also inventory management, so you can keep track level of balanced, like it's not too much, not too little, how much stock should be there. Then logistic analysis, you can opt for the best logistics to deliver or best routes to deliver the products and track the performance by using the logistic analytics. So example, so whether it may be DMart or Big Bazaar or it may be Reliance Geo Smarts, okay, smart stores. So how they are going to forecast the demand, how they are going to manage uh, lakhs of products across the globe by using the operation analytics, okay. Then analytics strategies and governance, how you have to analyze what is the plan need and how you have to control. First you have to data privacy. So you have to follow the rules of GDPR to keep personal data safe and secure. Okay, every customer is important, every data is important. You have to keep their data safe. And ethics in analytics, so you have to use proper models, unbiased and easy to understand. Governance, so you have to set the clear goals, okay, and how it is used, when it is used, how quality is maintained, that is also thing. Then driving change, so get leaders on board. So if you have the proper data, if you have the proper strategy, you can also recruit the new people, you can train the staff, and you can also build the culture that uses data to make decisions. So this is the analytics, analytic strategy and governance. Strategy means planning. Okay, I hope you understand. So some of the important questions what you have to remember: what is business analytics, what is data warehouse, what is the difference between BI and analytics, what are the five V's in big data. Yeah, so name and explain types of analytics with the examples. EDA and why does it matter. CLV, how does it calculate it. So even draw the BA architecture diagram. What is the prescriptive analytics and give the example by LP. Explain the big data analytics, how business uses it. What is the data governance? Discuss the ethical issues in analytics. So I covered this particular business analytic for managers. It has 5 units. Okay, basis of business analytics, managing and exploring data, and tools and manage for analytics, and charts, reports, and big data. So all the this presentation is very important for the examination point of view. Okay, go through this. Okay, do like comment and share with your friends. Thank you. All the best for your coming examination. Signing off, your Mohan sir.